What are you expecting? It's only just started.
Stay here.
Okay, so this is a long overdue video from my buddy SpiderGeek. We've done a small pickups on some Blu-ray goodness just before Christmas, and I've only had a chance to film this video now. So here it is. There's loads of Blu-rays, there's loads of toys, and let's get into it. Okay, so I'll start off with the normal Blu-rays that I picked up from Craig. First one is The Howling 2. Now this is a werewolf movie. It's got Christopher Lee in. It's kind of brilliant, if I remember rightly. Haven't seen it for years and years, but really loved it back in the day, so looking forward to cracking that on. Number 2, probably my favourite zombie film ever, maybe apart from, can you see it up there? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Apart from the second one, which is proper 80s cheesy zombie comedy, and that is, well, that's Return of the Living Dead 2. This is Return of the Living Dead on Blu-ray. Absolutely love this film. The humour in it, the visuals, the nakedness. The zombies. Absolutely love it. Such a great 80s cheesy zombie film. So I think that's the first film that got me into zombies, actually, in regards to kind of like comedy zombies. It had an element of horror to it, but it's more so funny stuff. Right, the next one is a film that I haven't seen, unfortunately, but I plan to put that right tonight, actually, and that's Reanimator. I don't know too much about it, if I'm totally honest with you, and that is really, really bad coming from a self-confessed horror fan. It looks great. I remember back in the day really wanting to see it. Just never got around to doing it, so, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The next one was a freebie. Never heard of it. Looks wicked, actually, but it's obviously some sort of low budget alien scary kind of it preys on human fear, it feeds on human flesh. The alien terror is here on Earth without warning. Anybody seen that, please let me know in the comments below what you think of it, because it looks awful. But I guess as horror fans, we all know that awful films can sometimes turn out to be the best films. Next one is an amazing Steelbook, a film that I saw again way back when. I haven't seen it since, and that's Life Force, the Steelbook. Lovely looking Steelbook. It's rare as fuck now, so really happy to pick that up. Like I said, like Craig done me a really good deal on all of these. So space vampires, naked ones, you can't go wrong, can you? The next one again is another rare one. Recently Arrow released this on Steelbook, and it's The Burning.
This summer, if you're planning to go camping, don't. If you're looking forward to midnight swims, don't.
Sneak on back to the campsite. Get some matches. Build us a hot fire. Don't be long.
And if you're thinking about being with someone where no one can see you, don't.
Don't look, he'll see you. Don't breathe, he'll hear you. Don't move, you're dead. Another fantastic Steelbook. Next one is Scream. Love this film. Again, a film that really got people excited back into horror when Wes Craven re-released it. So I think horror took a bit of a dip where, you know, it was sequel after sequel after sequel, and it turned out to be a bit of a false profit on that, because they were just milking franchises that had already had their day, and unfortunately it just turned out to be, you know, horror took a bit of a dip. So Scream brought you know, the greatness back into horror. Thank you, Wes. Rest in peace. The next three are digibooks, the German releases. The first one is the amazing Faculty. Love this film, loved it. I think it was one of the first DVDs that I ever bought when DVDs came out. It's got a little booklet in there as well. So it's got it's got DVD and Blu-ray. So looking forward to cracking that on. The next one is Creepshow. Love this film. Again, haven't seen it for years. Watched the second one recently, well, last year it was. Has it dated? Yes, a little bit. Is it still amazing? Yes, it is. So looking forward to cracking that one on. I'm cracking a lot of these films, aren't I? Hey? The next one is Videodrome. Now, guilty pleasure. Videodrome. Debbie Harry. Oh, she was beautiful. She was absolutely stunning. Oh, she was hot. So then moving on to the toys, which I got from Craig. First one came in a little baggie which I've just torn. Never mind. It's something that I've already got, but the deal included him, so great stuff. It is the jacked up Freddy. Let's get high. Why does my camera not focus? Why does it not focus on Freddy? Piece of shit. The next two are in their original boxes. First one is Leatherface. Love this pop. He's class. It actually looks like you get a lot of pops these days where the molds are pretty much the same. He's quite clearly had some work on him. Look at his eyes. Look at his face. Look at the chainsaw. Leatherface. Leatherface. The next one is a brilliant pop. She looks amazing. It's Regan from The Exorcist. Look at all that green stuff on her face. It's a good job it's not white stuff on her face, isn't it? The next two and the last two are NECA toys. These are brilliant. Again, they go for a pretty penny on online, so I'm really happy to pick these up. First one is Freddy. What it says on the back: Nancy is having ghastly nightmares. Something monstrous wants to kill her. Meanwhile, her high school friends, who are having very much the same dream, are being slaughtered in their sleep by the hideous fiend of their shared nightmare. When the police ignore their explanation, she must confront the killer in his shadowy realm. Ready? And finally, it's Jason Lives, Jason, Cuckoo Cat, and all that jazz. I love this toy. He's got a mask, he's got a face, he's got loads of things that can kill you, and I love him. And again, I'll just read what it says on the back. As a child, Tommy Jarvis did what many others died trying to... As a child, Tommy Jarvis did what As a child, Tommy Jarvis did what many others died trying to do. He killed Jason Voorhees. He killed him. The mass murderer who terrorised the residents of Crystal Lake. Years later, traumatised by the fear that maybe Jason isn't really dead, Tommy and a friend make his fateful trip to Jason's grave. Now, this is my favourite Friday the 13th film. Again, it's just got everything for me. I think Jason is amazing. I think the characters are really good. It just flies, and it's not as sort of like stupidly slapstick as a few others. There is humour in it, but I just love it. I just yeah, brilliant. Right, that's it, guys. So my next video is going to be a film review of Friend's Request. I've heard some good and some bad things about this, so could go either way. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you in the next video.